6ix9ine has lost it all. Everyone knows who this guy is. He was a huge rapper around 5 to 8 years ago, releasing music that literally everyone was listening to. Even myself back in the day, I'd say when I was a young teenager, I used to listen to some of his music. Well, as it turns out, after going to prison, bragging about his money on social media, and being super irresponsible, he's pretty much lost it all, it seems like. As you can see on here, this is the official, IRS website, and as you can see, there is a Tekashi 6ix9ine IRS auction. Pretty much all of his, expensive chains, jewelry, watches, plaques, whatever you want to see, grills even, they're all being auctioned, and as you can see, the prices are very high, but I'm pretty sure this is all, nowhere near what he paid for them all. So, bro, they've all gone down in value. Pretty much this guy's absolutely screwed. Now, the reason for this auction existing is pretty clear when you guys see this screenshot right here. Essentially, there's a breakdown of, 6ix9ine's debt, total debt that he has. You can see down the bottom, he is in $22 million of total debt. 10 million of which being from IRS taxes, which, I mean, bro, how the hell do you get $10 million in debt with taxes? I get it that some people who, spawn into fame really quickly might not understand money that much, but 10 million is insane. And then there's also 9.8 million. There was a separate story where 6ix9ine apparently, assaulted someone, and then he lost the court case because his lawyer probably just, didn't know how to handle it, and he lost $9.8 million for that, which he still hasn't paid, so that's, debt as well. And then there's a Steve will do it repayment. I'm not really sure what that means, but, $2 million. There's also a house lien, which is $600,000. I'm pretty sure all of these are, loans and IRS taxes. So $22.4 million in debt, and you might be thinking, oh, why doesn't he just pay it off? Isn't this the same guy that was on social media flexing all of his money? Well, apparently, his music is completely flopping, and no one's really listening to him anymore, so he's not really able to pay that off because he's not really making much money anymore. So how did we get to this point, bro? I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, the guy clearly isn't the right person to have the success that he does. He's clearly got no idea how to handle money. He's gotten himself into so much debt and so much crap. It's actually unbelievable. If I was in this situation, I genuinely wouldn't know what to do with myself. And look, clearly no one listens to his music anymore. This guy's pretty much on the verge of bankruptcy at this point. Well, Blackie Speaks, who is a YouTuber that makes, videos covering the music industry, made this video called 6ix9ine is officially broke. So let's check it out for ourselves. Now, firstly, to start off this story, the IRS had just pretty much had enough of 6ix9ine's BS. He was in so much debt that they just, had enough. So they went to his house when he wasn't home and pretty much just took a bunch of his cars and assets and stuff.
That morning, IRS agents, backed up by the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, arrived at his Lake Forth, Florida home. It wasn't a friendly visit. Tekashi wasn't even home when they pulled up, but that didn't stop them from getting what they came for. Armed with a federal warrant, the agents combed through his property, and by the time they left, they had taken multiple luxury vehicles, including a 2019 Lamborghini Urus and a 2017 Bentley Continental GT Speed. Footage from the scene obtained by TMZ showed officers escorting the cars off the property, making it clear this wasn't just another internet stunt. 6ix9ine's financial troubles were catching up with him in a very real way.
That's pretty unbelievable, bro, to be honest with you. The high and mighty have fallen so far. Oh my god. Do you guys remember when 6ix9ine got released from prison and he was going on Instagram, talking smack, saying, oh, I'm a rat and I'm proud of it. I snitched and I'm proud of it. And you guys don't have all these chains on your neck. I remember his first music video back, I can't remember what song it was, but he had this exact shark chain we can see on here that's literally being auctioned off. It is so funny to see this now. Look, a lot of the time if something like this happens to someone, you kind of feel bad for them, but in 6ix9ine's case, it's kind of hard to feel bad for him. He was literally asking for this to happen. He was talking smack, he was going on O Block or whatever it is, saying, oh, you guys aren't here, you can't shoot me. I don't need security, I'm not, you guys aren't gonna do anything to me. And here we are, he's literally in so much debt that a normal person just would probably lose their life, honestly. They'd probably just jump off a cliff if they had the amount of debt that 6ix9ine was in. And yeah, bro, it's hard to feel bad. He kept flexing, he wouldn't stay humble, and we are where we are today. Bro, just going through this website, there are literally 3 pages of stuff. And they didn't just get all the expensive stuff. If it's to the point where you're literally getting all the cheap stuff, all these random $175 necklaces, $350 chain, random $500 rings, stuff that you wouldn't even think that the IRS would bother to get. Bro, the IRS were not playing around. They were absolutely on top of all this. As you can see, people are bidding on this, but I don't even think people really want the stuff. All the estimated things are around 4,000 to 6,000 for this plaque here. Only 1,600 with 3 bids. People don't even want this stuff. That's how far this guy's fallen. Even all this stuff that's estimated to be around 100,000, 200,000, people are only paying 60,000 for it. And the funniest part about all this is that that none of this money is going to 6ix9ine. Like, bro, like, what do you think this guy's doing right now? Where's he living? Because I can almost guarantee he'd have to sell his house at this point. $22 million is nothing to play around with. But anyways, after this, 6ix9ine apparently, like, did this thing on his Instagram story. Like, I don't really know what this is. But he pretty much posted this thing because everyone was talking about this a few weeks ago. 1 year ago, when I was stuck in RD 8 months, I think it is, the feds made a raid for the entire house because I did not report my income for 4 years. And for them, it was seen how I was running and hiding in DR when the reality was that I could not leave and get to the USA. If you don't live like this without renting, you shouldn't have an opinion. Alright, buddy, well, I mean, I don't really know what you're trying to say here. You're still in debt and you're still on the verge of bankruptcy. Like, bro, you guys watching this video right now, you could be a 13-year-old watching this right now and you're probably richer than 6ix9ine. I feel like everyone here is richer than 6ix9ine. This guy's in so much debt, it's unbelievable. A homeless man on the street is probably richer than 6ix9ine, and that's saying something. So yeah, bro, there's probably more to this story, but I just wanted to cover the main points for today. So yeah, click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.